Hi everybody and welcome to Seeking the Sacred Earth and happy spring equinox. So let's talk about why the equinoxes are important. Is it because of the placement of the stars in the sky at these times? Or is it because humanity from the dawning of time and even pre-recorded history have put intention and thought and emotional meaning to these particular times of our year? Either way, there is a lot of energy available to us at these times. I personally love the spring equinox because I was born in the spring, and it heralds for me a time of rebirth, a time of beginning and planting seeds. So when we look at like the year cycle, and we also look at the moon cycles that I've been talking about, the spring equinox is like a bigger cycle of what I've been talking about when we speak of new moons. So this is like a really big new moon in a way, even though what we're heralding is the sun. So not sure if that makes sense. So let's take all of that jargon out of it and just focus on what we can do with this energy, whether we're familiar with it or not, how we can use it to better ourselves and our communities and our creativity. So now is a really good time, especially because we have Mercury going retrograde, to rethink how you're asserting yourself creatively, rethink how you're asserting yourself in your relationships, and to take stock of how have your behaviors in the last year been serving you. What has served you, what hasn't, what are the lessons you've learned, and how would you like to literally spring forth? What do you want to bring with you, and what do you want to let go fallow, let lie, let die? That's what this time, I think, is about. At least that's what I'm going to use it for. This is a day when we have equal light, so equal day and equal night, equal light and equal dark. And I find that to be beautiful, because what that's going to do, because we're humans affected by the sun and the moon and how our planet rotates, intrinsically, I think we feel at this time this taking stock that I'm referring to. My friend Mystic at Mystic Medusa was referring to this today in her writings, and it really was happening to me. It's like just naturally, it's a time when we want to sort of spring clean out the house, clean out the car, and take that a step further, cleaning out the psyche, cleaning out our hearts, thinking about the relationships you have. Which ones do you want to invest in? Which ones do you want to let go of? What do you want to be putting your attention on? Because what we know is what we put our attention on expands. What we put our focus on intensifies. So this is the challenge at this time. Can you settle yourself enough with all of this exciting, budding, blossoming energy? Can you also ride that wave in a way where you're focused enough to know exactly what you are taking forward, letting nothing go thoughtlessly? That's the gift of this time, and it does take focus. It's very much like surfing, probably, you're out there riding the wave, but you also have to stay focused and one-minded on what you're trying to do so that you also stay safe. So take some time in the next couple days to journal with a pen or pencil on real paper what you're bringing forward, what you're springing forward with you, what you're taking, what you're letting go. And let's use this Mercury retrograde, which begins officially on Thursday for 3 weeks. Let's use this time to really focus on how to reassert our individuality in service of the entire planet. How can we focus on pursuing our personal dreams and goals, making sure that they're aligned with the good of all? I don't know if that sounds easy, but that's what we're being called to do now, in my opinion, from what I've been taught, from what I've gathered. So, happy spring equinox. Do something to celebrate this with movement, with song. Light a candle, burn some incense. Write a list of what you want to be manifesting by the next spring equinox. And I look forward to making some more videos for you guys. Many blessings today. Use this day. Make it a day that you'll be able to look back in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. A day that you will remember your intentions that you made. Bye.